Thanks everybody for joining the call. My name is Jack Hopman, and say hi to me if you are the first time on the training with me. Hi Jared, welcome to the training. It's every Tuesday 8 p.m. EST. Welcome. Hi Tony. Oh, Ken, welcome. John, nice, all you guys. Clarence, wow, that pleased me. I better do my best now. So I'm a local internet marketer by myself. Actually, I have more than 70 clients. So I kind of know pretty good what I'm sharing. Today is a Q&A though. The last couple of times we learned everything new, and I kind of wanted to see where you're at and make sure you have a good foundation. Okay? Now let's dig into it. Okay, now when you have any question about the training, products or so, you only need to remember jackhopman.com. And then under products, you have the main products. Okay, the main products: local team Jack, the enterprise sales diamond Jack. And if you need anything, you just go to those pages. Okay, then there's one link, the lead finder Jack. I love that link. There are all those modules from Sales Dynamite Jack. Okay, so that is something you want to remember and use to your benefit. Clarence said, if I buy the local AdWords Academy, what else would I need to buy to make sure I will succeed? Now, not much more, maybe hosting, but local AdWords Academy is my best product. So it's really good. Let me explain why I'm so favor of local AdWords management. Google earns about, I don't know an exact number, but about 80% of the income with ads, with Google AdWords. Do you think the next 10 years it still exists? Do you agree that local business is needed, but kind of is challenging to do for local business by themselves? Do you think you can become an expert in it when you have a good training? Yes. So why is Google AdWords a much better service than SEO? It's kind of SEO has a free mind, correct? It's kind of the cheap part of the internet. So business understand they have to pay for the click for Google. So the mindset is already there's some cost involved. And to manage that investment, it is very normal that you get a management fee. I know firsthand that Google AdWords management is such a good service to provide. You can deliver instant results. You can ask month after month after month a management fee. You can make easily $100 per hour. And it will exist for many years. In my mind, there's nothing better than to provide Google AdWords management service. That's my truly belief. So let me explain one more thing. With the lead finder jack, we can collect businesses who are already spending money online. What did I do now? Guys see lead finder jack? So there's an AdWords module in it which comes with Sales Dynamite Jack and also with the AdWords training, where you can collect businesses who are already spending money with AdWords. They already have a marketing budget. They probably see kind of an ROI, but they are struggling. If you are new, you don't know as good what negative keywords are. For sure, you don't have not 750 negative keywords, which comes with the AdWords training. You don't know what good ads are. You've never been trained. You don't know how to achieve high click-through rates. You don't know to achieve high quality scores. And you don't know how to get action on a website. That is all what you learn with the local AdWords training. Does that make sense? Okay. So with the AdWords training, with the AdWords module in Lead Finder Jack, you collect all those businesses and you just knocking on doors to businesses who are struggling to do AdWords and they need help. Okay, now Jack gonna ask a very smart question. Very smart. If we use your lead finder Jack, do we need to get proxies since we will be scraping Google? And the answer is no, you don't need proxies. And I think lead finder Jack is the only lead collector who do not need proxies. So if some of you guys don't know what proxies are, that is fine. But if you do, you know how much of pain it is. You pay about $3 to $4 per proxy per month, and half the time they don't work well. Okay, now Therese, it takes some more time, and let me take this question seriously. I'm ready to send out my first campaign using Maps PSD, and I'm having a hard time finding an structural video to walk me through it. I have done the deep dig and sent my test email, so I'm looking for the next steps. By the way, Karen has been a tremendous help via Skype. I couldn't have gotten this far without that. Okay, so you have collected the leads. Then the next step is the search, doing the dig deep, and that collect all the information, like the emails. Then you go to emails and you set up the mail server. You can, if you can use the default, nothing wrong with that. You go to templates and you click on library, and then you click and then you select one of the email templates which you can also edit to your like. Okay, let's say you have Maps Master 1, you modify it to your like. Okay, you modify the email template to your like with one of more tokens. Then you go to the campaign, and this is a huge campaign, so that takes time. Then there's a button, emails. You click on that, and then probably when you just start off, the left box is empty. So you select your email template and move it to the left. Okay? Now you can select one email and do a test email. It will send the test email like it would send to the business to your default email address. Once that all goes good, you select all emails, click on this, okay, and do the start campaign. That is a method. You can also filter the companies you want to send an email to. Let's say I want all the companies who have a listing what is unclaimed. So you select on yes. Okay, but then your data need to have that data. Okay, it will have that data if you collected all that information via the unclaimed. Does that all make sense? Now, there's one good resource. If you go to Lead Finder Jack, and you might already know that link, but you want to go to Jack Hopman Lead Finder Jack tutorials, and you see all those modules. So you just select the module, let's say Unclaimed Google My Business, and it opens a new page. What is a tutorial, a short tutorial, which explains how to use that module. Okay? Thanks, Terence. So Dola has another question. Explain how to set up mail server and insert the domain email in Lead Finder Jack for the first time. Okay, so let me go back to Lead Finder Jack. Let me stop this. When you install Lead Finder Jack mail server, you see here default, correct? Sorry. So it is a very good mail server. So you highlight that and click on modify settings, and then you see sender email. correct? Then you say, for example, dollar, and then the domain name is dollardomain.com. Okay, you do not want to use a Gmail address or an AOL email address. Just use a domain email address and then your name, dollar. Okay, and then it will send a test email, but it will not succeed because this email address does not exist. But that email address needs to exist. And then you can save that. So I can say jack@jackhopman.com. So the domain name is jackhopman.com, and change it to Jack, and then send a test email to, let's say, to Hopman Home. And then I said I want the standard lead finder Jack mail server. Send a test email. Email has been sent. Okay, save settings. Does that make sense, Dola? Okay. Now, Arlene, can you show that again where the training is? Okay, that is not too hard question. So I go to jackhopman.com. One second, let me change screen again. I go to home. Always start with jackhopman.com. Then you go to training and lead finder Jack here. See the mouse? I click on this and then wow, I got all those modules. Okay? Training, lead finder Jack. I got all those modules. Does it make sense, Arlen? Everybody know where to find the training for Sales Dynamite Jack? Okay. Raymond, next question. Is unclaimed the easiest way to start? And if we get a client with that, what do we offer as recurring income from them? Okay. What is the fix for a listing who is not claimed? It's claimed that listing, correct? So that is the initial service. What is the recurring? Is ranking. That takes time. That is the SEO part of it. Does that make sense, Raymond? What? I got those situation. Yeah, Raymond already gave the answer what I was planning to say. What if after 2 months you don't get in a 3-pack, but maybe you got on a listing number 5 or 6? Probably the top 3, they are have a lot of reviews, they are well-established businesses. The client kind of understand that. What is the next step you can offer? AdWords, correct? With Google My Business, you are not in control. You are dependent what Google is doing, okay? With AdWords, you are in control. Takes more money for the client, but heck, if you get results, if you get an ROI, that is business. Is just a matter of ROI, investment. Does that make sense? Question asked, what is the average AdWords budget, small auto repair are spending about small about 1,000 per location. Now I got another question from Deb. Jack, please show how to transfer a website into WP Gateway with the domain name sitting at GoDaddy. So WP Gateway is another product. Okay, now you have an existing website, thus you want to transfer the website. You can do it on two ways. If the website is in a cPanel, but there are more websites in that cPanel, you want to do the transfer website. If the website is the only one in that cPanel, you are better off to use the transfer cPanel option. It has an advantage that the email setting and all kind of settings get automatically transferred. So first, let's say you do transfer cPanel, and then you can select either a server in the USA or you can select the Amazon server in Europe. That is new too. Okay? Then either you can say it's one of those cPanel or I enter new information, and then you just enter the cPanel URL, the username and password, and then wow, that is all what you need to do to transfer that cPanel into WP Gateway. And then it will have a notification here, an estimated time, and it will say action complete. Now there's one last step you need to do. So the content after transfer is also in WP Gateway. So the last step is you go to your domain register and point it to WP Gateway. And if you need the NS information for that, so you go to free link existing domain to WP Gateway. Then for the USA server, you update the NS to wpgatewayserver.com, and for the Europe server, you update it to the NS1, AMA server 1 and MS2, AMA server 2. Okay? If you use transfer website instead of cPanel, kind of the same thing. You wait that the website is transferred and you need to update the NS, but you have to go inside cPanel to check if all the email settings are the same, and probably not, because the passwords we cannot ask, hey, what's the password of that email? So you have to assign the same password or come up with a new one. What if a site doesn't have a cPanel? You can submit a ticket, help, submit a ticket, and we can do it manually for you if you want to transfer to WP Gateway. Okay, we do that almost every day. Does that make sense, Deb? On the help tutorials are transfers, cPanel, transfer website. How to point a domain name on GoDaddy to WP Gateway. So so you go to your domain management, and within your domain management, you want to look for help, submit a ticket, and then tutorials. No, I was looking for frequently asked questions, and then link your existing domain. You want to look for the NS and NS2 values. Now, you might want us to do that, the transfer, I mean. So if you want us to transfer the website for you or the cPanel, just go inside the gateway and submit a ticket. Okay, submit a ticket and fill out all the details. Okay, any other question about the gateway? Okay, in the meantime, I go back to lead finder Jack because a new question came in. And the question was, can I delete the campaign? Okay, so you select the campaign, and then there is a button remove. So if you click on remove, it will not show anymore in the drop down box. Raymond said, is your hosting better and faster than Bluehost? It's no doubt significantly better, significantly. Clay said, I need some guidance on how to sell WP Gateway. Is a training WP Gateway cloner from July 6 still available? I need some guidance on how to sell WP Gateway. Okay, so when you want to go to past training, I will show you a trick. Okay, so you go to YouTube and you go to my channel. Okay, let's say training. Where are my training? Here are all my training stored. Is your host saying better and faster than Bluehost? Yes, Raymond, significantly. The Linda said it is the best. See, I think the Linda is using it now since October last year or so. It's an affiliate system for WP Gateway has not been set up yet. But I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on something big for it. But it takes time how I want to do it. Is training a playlist? Yes. Training is a playlist. So if you know a little bit about YouTube, you can have several playlists, and I have grouped them. I have a playlist for AdWords, Google My Business, WP Gateway, call tracking, Google Maps, Instant Connect, local Team Jack Standard, WP Gateway. On WP Gateway, do we get an A and C panel for each website once at your website? Yes. We prefer to have for each domain a separate cPanel. So you get a separate cPanel for each domain by default. You can decide different, but that's the default. Any other questions? Did I answer tonight all your questions? Raymond said, I love separate cPanel for each domain. Considering moving my sites to your hosting. Raymond, you will never regret. Jeff, where can I ask a private question about AdWords for non-profit? Ping me in Facebook message. Jeff asks, Jack, I have a similar job to do. My client has a domain name at GoDaddy and I have built his website in WP Gateway. I need transfer the domain to WP Gateway and add the website I built in a demo mode to that domain. How do I do that? Okay, so go in WP Gateway and watch tutorials, okay? It is covered in the tutorials. If you still need help, you can either ping Karen or submit a ticket. Grange said, is there any concern about local websites having identical articles from one city to the next? No. No, that is kind of in the whole range of 100% what is important for SEO. Google doesn't care so much about duplicate content. That is just telling by people who sell products. It's much more important how long a website visitor stays on the website, what the bounce rate is, if it is mobile friendly. How do we ping Karen? Karen Skype ID is support Jack. Skype support Jack. Okay. Okay. How do we make money with website security? Okay. So let me go first telling about a module what is called WordPress Security Risk Protect. So first you want to watch this module. Then within Lead Finder Jack you can kind of detect if a website is built with WordPress. About one of the 3 websites are built with WordPress. If local team Jack can detect if a website is built with WordPress, by definition it is not safe. There's a high converting email template in it, emails, templates, what tells about website security. Library, mobile website, WordPress security prospector. Okay? You add it to your like. Okay? And then there's a token in it, WordPress security. Okay? It shows the prospected business website in a video player with a security stamp on it. And then you link it to your website where you offer that you can help them to make the website more secure. And basically what you do is install the security plugin on it and it does the work for you. Deb asks, where is the training for local team Jack? Okay, that is a very good question. Let me go back to the backend of the team, to Chrome. There is a local team Jack, and if you go to team Jack, there's a tutorial. See this? Tutorials on the backend of team. Here are all the tutorials. Do you have a link to purchase the security plugin? Yes. So you always go back to jackhopman.com, products, and then you have the, where is the plugin? WP Gateway Secure. Okay. If you have the enterprise, you will see that you can install it. Otherwise, you don't have an active one. Do I need WP Gateway to get the plugin? No, it is independent on WP Gateway. But all the websites who are hosted on our Amazon server uh, get the security plugin for free installed. So we highly recommend using the Gateway security plugin, and we use it for all our members too. So security is a recurring service, correct? Yes. So what would you charge? I would always charge $97 or more per month. Okay, any other question? When we host with WP Gateway, do we have to provide support to our customer, or there's another place that they can get support? I think you want to include, you want to position itself as a managed hosting. And managed means you include 1 hour support. And above that 1 hour, you charge a certain rate, let's say $100 per hour. Now you have money to play with. Either you do the updates or changes by yourself, or you sort it out. A lot of things like backup, restore, checking, it's all done automatically by WP Gateway. Does that make sense, Kathy? So what you typically think you need to do get automatically done by WP Gateway. But the client can say, hey, I want to update my website, and say, yeah, that is good, I will do that. 1 hour per month is included, but above that, you can always charge it. Raymond said, Jack, for the Q&A training tonight, I never miss any of your training as I always learn something new every week. Thank you, Raymond. Jimmy, so we should charge $97 per month for the web hosting and web security. Yes, you got it, Jimmy. Kathy, as WP Gateway core and plugin updated automatically, or do we have to do it manually for clients? You can set it up that it does automatically. Okay, is in setting. Any other questions? So with that said, I really enjoyed today's Q&A training. Next Tuesday, I kind of want to do some more AdWords training. Some basic AdWords training. Jorge said, for WP Gateway, separate cPanel for each domain? Yes. So Raymond said, yeah, AdWords training would be great next week. So kind of, I'm looking forward to that. That is actually my biggest expertise. I can speak about all day about it. So with any client service, I would never charge less than $97 per month. Okay? So that is the price I always ask. How long does it take to go through your AdWords course? So I would say 2 hours per training and 10 training sessions. So 20 hours. It is very intense. You become a really expert. That is not you know, the typical training. Will this training for AdWords prepare me for the certification? For sure. You are smarter than many Google supporters when you finish that training. Is the security plugin for WordPress and HTML sites? The security plugin is only for WordPress. How do we get certified? You can follow an online training for that. Google give you a link for that. So with that said, I'm kind of think next week we will do an AdWords topic. So you kind of I want you to get the feeling that something you think, oh my God, I don't know that. And in an hour, you said, oh, that is easy. Okay? So I kind of want to take a topic and you will be an expert in that topic. So with that said, thanks everybody for your attendance. Looking forward for the next training. This weekend only. This weekend is still in July. It's the last time that you can grab the Sales Dynamite Jack on sale. Only for $9. You have a chance to check it out. So it kind of is a no-brainer to save up $9 this week to check that great training and tools out. Thanks everybody and joining this training and looking forward to next Tuesday training, and we will cover a nice AdWords topic. Thank you so much.